Alright, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. We apologize about that. We had some bandwidth problems in one of our streams, so nonetheless, we are back here, live action, as they're going to be, looks like they're waiting on my douchebag ass, so we're going to get things started here. And you didn't miss very much here, but I guess what you did miss is everything is tied up now, 6-6 here, and Lossless will be on the defensive side, and we will have MadCast on the offense, so it's going to be very interesting to see what MadCast does here on their first initial push here, Shogun, so take it away here.
Well, I'm going to check it out. We got Pop throwing a set nade from the beginning. Cowboy throwing a set nade as well. Sickness getting us started with a headshot and a TWF in the A site. And so MadCast got the nades going on, got some Pop rushing in, taking on Sickwood of the Dare with his AK-74. So a strong push by MadCast to get us started here. And a knife in detention. Can't get enough of those. I love it when somebody knifes, especially because I suck at it.
Well, right there, Cowboy taking out the kind there with a nice 74 shot. So right now, 5 members of MadCast going up against Dev. We're going to take a look at Dev as he's laying there face down into the pavement. 7-6 there. MadCast gets around on offense here. So we're heading to the next round. We're going to do some war room here. And I guess we're going to head over to Lossless once again since we didn't get it the last time. So let's go there now. Oh my god, Ranger using the shoddy and just blasting holes through these bodies of Lossless. 8-6 right now as MadCast gets another round here on the offensive side, and they're really answering the bell here, Shogun, off the early offensive pushes.
Yeah, and I can almost tell from these first few rounds as I'm stuttering there a bit and sounding like a retard that they have this map, and this was their map. They chose this kind, taking out Crazy Legs, but Cowboy going down, Sickwood and putting Ranger down. So Sickness and Pop for MadCast still up against 5 of the Lossless guys, but Dev there taking down Pop, TWF going down to Sickness, and the lagger here, Sickness, getting taken out by Kind. So a good answering round from Lossless, and like I said, it's all about momentum shifts. MadCast had a huge lead. They lost it to Lossless on the half, but they bring it back, taking 2 rounds. Lossless takes a round now. It's 8-7. You can't get much closer than this. For Lossless, I think for Lossless right now, it's if we win this map, we can go home. For MadCast, it's we have to win this map. So it's do or die for MadCast. And Lossless can think, well, we got one more map, but we want to put this away now. So really, tensions are high, but I think for MadCast right now, they're a little bit higher.
Well, Lossless could relax a little bit, but this is where you decide if you're an excellent team or just an average team, because you could put away a top MadCast team out of their misery here if they can get these last rounds. And Sickness lighting up the board, 9-7 right now, and MadCast trying to extend their lead. I'm looking at the pings here. Where is Sickness? Where is he, in Korea? My God, this guy had a 600 ping or some crap.
Well, I'll just say, for my man Puzzman, if he's running on Time Warner cable, F Time Warner cable, and I know a lot of people hate that stuff too. But other than that, I feel bad for the guy for his ping, especially in a big match like this. You don't want anything to be screwing up, Anger. You want to be on the top of your game the whole time. As it really on this map looks like MadCast is, and they are just dominating once again all over Lossless. Lossless got that one round on defense, and MadCast just came back with a vengeance. Putting him down. It is the lone gunman Sickwood.
Well, as you were saying, it's 10-7 now in the favor of MadCast. As you were stating in the first map, the way that MadCast was kind of moving around with their, just running around wild, really no strat. I mean, it looks like right now Lossless is really lost right now. They're running around, they're getting lit up. I mean, we have Sickness just lighting up kids, and there again, he takes out Sick with it with a nice scope shot. Sickness has been really doing a nice job with that scope on this map, especially on the offensive side, just picking off people.
Well, you know, you said that Lossless was looking. I had to agree with you right there for a long time. Lossless totally looks like they are lost. You know, they don't know what to do to counter this MadCast. As they look like they figured out for one round there. Kind of went rushing at A like a madman. Tension picking up a knife on Ranger to clean up the round. It's 10-8 right now with Lossless and trying to nip at the heels of MadCast. But I agree with you, Anger. I agree with you 100%. You know, Lossless still kind of looks like they're like, what do we do? Where do we go? Trying to find your footing. As MadCast is almost running circles around him, but Lossless doing a good job of holding on. And I think if MadCast really can earn a decisive round here, making it 11-8, it'll make it very, very hard for L7 to get back in this game.
If MadCast wins this, I mean, you gotta find out where they found this kid's sickness. This guy is lighting up fools off the push here, and Lossless really needs to deploy some smokes to get into A. I mean, he is just lighting them up right when they come out of the spawn. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it definitely is. He's sitting out there in that A spot where a lot of snipers like to play, and right now pulling out the grenade, throwing it down in, and he will take out TWF. You know, and a lot of people, when you talk about, let's say, Lossless and this team, the big names that come to mind for both is Kind and TWF for Lossless, and honestly, I will say Ranger and Cowboy when I think of MadCast. I would have to agree with you, though. Right now, the Iron Man coming out of this half is sickness. He has scoped a kid, I think, every single round. He misses one this one. As I say it, I might have jinxed him. I'm sorry, dude. But he was scoping kids almost every single round, and that's almost important. If you can get a one-man advantage coming in on vacant, I mean, that would leave 2 to A, 2 to B, and you'd have to come up with something really fancy to try to pull it off.
Well, just like every other round here, MadCast has 5 guys, and Dev is by himself, and Dev gets lit up there by Pop. 12-8 right now, as this could be it for Lossless in the second map. Now, just remember, in case you're just joining us, Lossless got the first map 13-8 on Crossfire. So right now, we're going to head to MadCast's War Room. Let's go there now.
Quick front left, so don't kill me.
Okay, I'm going.
Move!
Quick side.
Oh! Nice, good shit! Go, 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 go!
Ah, they needed me.
I got past them. Let's go.
Planting.
I got 2 over here. I got 2 over here. 1 down. 1 more going courtyard, I think. Just watch the flank.
Flank, you got flank?
Working on it.
He's down.
Going to strike.
Alright, back to live action, and MadCast wins this second map 13-8, carbon copy score of the first map, and now you know why MadCast chose this map, and I believe me, Lossless is probably more than happy to leave that map. I mean, God, geez, they got dominated.
Well, I mean, it was almost like an exact turn in the tables, like we had stated. You know, MadCast looked like they got dominated on Crossfire. Now it looks like Lossless gets dominated by MadCast on vacant, and it's like I told you, man, you always put your best map forward. So far, it is a very good game between both teams. Lossless and MadCast going to figure out who's going to what side on this replication of, I guess, Saddam Hussein's downtown Baghdad. I don't know. I never liked that statue, man. It creeps me the freak out. But other than that, we're going to go back to what we were talking about. And with coming into Strike, this is where you separate the men from the boys, Anger. This is one of those maps in this game that if you were not a good team on this map, you can just walk home. And I think on this map, what's going to come into play here is how either team plays. 1, the sniper. 2, their spec ops. 3, how they play A, both offense and defense. Do you play it aggressive? Do you play passive? And do you play it with a lot of set nades? So it should be interesting, as it looks like MadCast is going to take Marines and Lossless is going for the Op 4.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see what MadCast does, because on the offense you would have to say 6 or 7 rounds you would have to get in your favor before, or at least a split 6-6, if not 7 rounds in your favor before you go to the defense. Then you're pretty much in good shape when you make the switch to defense. But again, aggressiveness. I mean, Lossless just looked baffled in vacant. They're going to have to go to their bread and butter here, Shogun. They're going to have to be ultra aggressive. We're going to have to see pick shots from TWF, or even if the Kind uses it. Depends whoever uses the scope. They're going to have to be. It's going to have to be key here, and really set nades like you were saying. So, I mean, right now, Lossless has to be aggressive. MadCast is also going to have to be aggressive here, not play passive and play into the Lossless hands.
Yeah, they definitely need to be. And looking at what I would think is going to happen here is I believe Op4 plays defense first. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe Op4 plays defense first. And so Loss is going to have to go on the defensive. And really, I would think here, what I would expect to see is probably like stick with it and maybe Dekind pushing in the A bomb site, which you do have possibly Snipe in, Tension Dev, play middle/B area. And if we switch it around to the MadCast side, you know, MadCast has always been one of those guys to confound me. I mean, Cygnus is a definite good sniper, so we'll probably see him picking the cross, doing some sort of pick here in the beginning. But, you know, the rest of them, they've always confounded me because they always find a way to get underneath you, if you know what I mean. I mean, they just find that hole, that magic hole in your defense, and they'll exploit it until you fix it or fill it. And it should be interesting. And like you said, both teams need to play ultra aggressive. And I mean ultra aggressive. You cannot sit back on this map unless a team is pushing right into your hand. If one team can switch it up and play it to where the other team's pushing right into their hands, Anger, that spells downfall.
Well, one of the other things, too, the key is the B-bomb site. We're going to see what offensive side really utilizes the dumpster connector into B-bomb site and actually use the mid area if you're on the defense, because I've noticed here lately that the defense, if they put a guy in the mid area, mid streets, that really halts the push into A and possibly gives them the flexibility to move into the dumpster connector or the flower shop. So that's going to be key there for the defensive side. But for the offense, we're going to have to see them move to B a lot here, a lot more than A, because again, the A bomb site for the defense is the choice, and they usually stack it with at least 2 guys, if not 3. So right now we're going to go over some shoutouts while we have some break in action here. I'm going to get right to it here. From Uzi here, I'm calling it early, 2-0 MadCast. Just don't be a loner, but I could be right. Shout out, I'm telling you MadCast all the way, 2-0 baby, go MadCast. We have here from Sanu, shout out to Team Elite Rangers of TWO Hardcore, thanks. We have here from Mr. CZ, shout out to Grim from Team Clutch, tell him he has AIDS and his mother is a baby unicorn. Wow. Alright, Toolbox here, shout out to my dog Cam, I love him very much. Alright, we have a shout out here from Master Elite from Nefarious, what's up bro? Shout out to TWF, TWF is it scoping, that's why they are trading rounds. That's from Master Elite. And we have in here from Simple, shout out to the entire Lossless team and to Pop and Crazy Legs, real cool guys. And we have one here from Zodax from Panic, shout out to Team Panic, Hacky Poo, I love you. You there, buddy? Let's see here. Caboose, one of our E-Rev regulars. Shout out to NASA. If they can put a man on the moon, why can't they put one in Anger's mouth? Thank you, Caboose. That is like the 2nd time you have gave that shout out, Caboose. We love you, though, still. We have one here from Hack from Panic. Shout out to MadCast from Panic. Go get some. P.S. Shogun has a sex voice. So, some love to you. Some man love, bro. Moderno here from OTB. Yo, Anger, can you try to make a shout out about the All-Star Game Sunday? Yes, I will. Just so you know, the Cal Open All-Star Game will be here on E-Rev this Sunday starting at 9 Eastern. There will be, I believe, 3 matches going on. 4 teams, 5 men each team. 2 matches for the 9 and 10. The finals will be at 11 o'clock Eastern, and you will see it here live on E-Rev TV starting at 9 Eastern this Sunday. We have one here from Rock, from Lossless. Tension shout out to Brian R, Cody W, and Kung Pizzle. He's bitching on Ben about his shout outs. Alright, there you go. And Shogun, why don't you get some out, bro?
Well, almost every single one I had was the same ones you had, man. So I guess people are just so impatient, they gotta try both of us. But have some patience, guys. We definitely will get to them. But I got one from Fidelity COD4 Crisis. Shout out to Sparks. Hi to you. How many times do I have to tell you guys she is taken? Anyway, moving right along. We got Health. Shout out to Anger. A mashup of words Anger used last cast. Did you have an happy ending with your prom date? I hear she wears a G-string. I have no idea what Anger said last cast. I know it was probably something stupid knowing him. So hopefully he gets it and I don't. But anyway, that's all I got. As like I said, a good 90% of my shoutouts were the same ones you had. But I'm ready for this, man. I'm thinking strike. We're gonna go into some overtime here, and it should be very interesting.
Yeah, we're just waiting on Pop here to ready up. And yeah, the prom date Well, there's just some analogies, some angerisms that I use, and some of them don't even make sense, but hell, fuck it, they're funny sometimes. I'm going to get some last shout-outs here from Banff. We have my man Wolf here. Shout out to Cowboy, have my pre-babies. All right. We have one here from Fine Ass, looks like Brit from Making History. Water should change his name to Brit Loves Water. MadCast rocks. Want your baby's anger. Well, if you're going to pay the child support, I already have 5 kids from different people that are just like wanting my kids here, so oh well. Anyway, Crisis here. Shout out to you for the best fucking lines ever while casting a match. That's from Crisis. Appreciate that. Spark, shout out. You will always be my bodyguard. Yeah, I better. And Zito here from APOC. Shout out to TWF. Drop them bombs. We have one here from MadCastvsLossless2. My man, tell Shogun the guys at MadCast want him to say rape and light him up some more. And Hacks here, shout out to all the cod4 community. Have a great season 2, please. And Crooks here, shout out to Eric Pauly for being the best shoutcaster ever. Crooks, I don't know if you're being sarcastic here with my boy wants. So come on, Crooks. We have one here from ASF, like a crap load of times. I'm not going to say all the letters here. Shout out to MadCast for supporting Barack Obama there. All right. We have one here from Volume here from PL. Rape, light 'em up, rape 'em, light 'em up, rape. Shout out. That's from Volume. We have one here from Cot. Shout out to myself. Cot, you're a beast. And we have one here. Oh, my man Sorrow from Ninja Turtle. Shout out to Anger. Have my abortion. Great. We're really giving the community what they want to hear with the pregnancy and abortions and AIDS and, you know, just hemorrhoids hanging to the ankles. I mean, God, sometimes I think we're pretty much sick in the head here, Shogun. E-Ref.
Well, wouldn't group everyone in, just you. Anyway, but moving right along, I'm gonna go ahead and do mine. The few I have, we got Fine Ass Brit from Making History saying I want Anger's babies. I think you might have read that. My man Forsaken showing it up here saying shout out to my hot man lady Shogun, shake that fine ass. Yeah, go back to Home Depot, you big orange box. And then we got Solution here coming out. Shout out to MadCast, rape 'em, light 'em up, rape 'em. As I guess I got everybody going in on that. And Crooks going, no sarcasm, you faggot, Anger. So he must not like you. I don't know. That's kind of weird. But I also got one from TWF. He sends out a big love to all his commission guys. And Kind says, Erev, Shogun, Anger, thank you for doing this. We appreciate it, dude. Thank you for putting on a great show so far. And finally, one coming in from View FGT of HTGN. He says, tell APOC Zito to get his faggot ass on now. So if you heard that, man, you heard it. Get your butt on there now or something. And anyway, one last final one. I will do it. It is Brit from Making History again sending one in going, Hillary Clinton is a man and I want to have sex with her. Lossless eats her out too. So you people in your political statements, save it. Because this guy right here doesn't care. I don't know, man. I got one of his flyers once outside of a Blues hockey game, and I swear to God, that thing felt so good sitting under my ass the whole time. It balanced my chair out really nice. So, you know, that's my say on politics right there. Hey, I farted in the mic before, for crying out loud, and then put it back next to my face, so I don't know about that. But all I'm going to say is that if I take the mic off tonight, you better be watching out there, whoever's listening, because I will put a big old fart out, and it'll be nice and tempting. And God, I just got hit up by like 8 more shoutouts, dude. I don't know about you, but I'm just getting hit up like crazy. Yeah. I don't know if we can read these or not. Is the match starting?
No, it's already starting, yeah. I'm going to take a look at Lossless here as they're going to be on the defensive side. It looks like we have Sick with it, the Kind, and looks like Tension moving to the A bomb side. Looks like Tension's going to try to take control of that mid area, taking cover through the smoke. What does MadCast look like, Shogun?
Well, you got Ranger going to the top A with Pop going right in front of the front A as Cowboy looked like he was trying to go shots of attention right there, taking him down. And Crazy Legs going to push the B side with the last and final one being Sickness. And Sickness, as I just found him, is on the B side, already covered up by tons of smoke in that bottom flower shop area. And MadCast looked like they had a balanced attack going into this, but Lossless definitely stepping up, like we said, being aggressive.
Well, right now it's going to be 4 against 5 again. Lossless. Both teams playing pretty passive here right now, Shogun. I mean, my goodness. This is just not what we saw in the first 2 maps here, as it looks like Tension gets the first kill on Ranger. Ranger and Cowboy dead right now, and again, all 5 members of Tension, oh my God, Lossless here, are alive and kicking. as it looks like Tension does die there. So it's going to be right now 3 against 4, a one-man advantage going here to Lossless.
Well, it's a balanced attack that MadCast is doing, and Lossless is playing back like they have to as Sickness takes out Kind with the silenced M4. And it's really to see what how the other team's playing right now. Pop puts it into TWF, then takes a few rounds into Sickness. They're almost taking out his own guy. But Dev playing inside the back B for Lossless, going to be running around just defending that area. Sick with it, staying inside A. He takes down Pop, coming over the wall with a good headshot. He's going to hide in the dumpster area as Crazy Legs looks like he's going to try to cross with Sickness right in front of that B house. And as Dev goes jumping across, he looks at the car right there. Sick with it, taking out Crazy Legs, so it's all up to Sickness. Is he taking some shots, trying to come around with the deagle shot. Sickness taking him down. Back and forth as they go, just huge rounds coming through between both teams, and the bomb is gonna get down here. I think no, Sickness doesn't hold on, so he loses it, and balls of steel, man, gotta have them. Lossless takes the first round, 1-0.
Yeah, Dev did a nice job there, really halting the progress there of Sickness. And I want you to do me a favor right now, Shogun. Say "light him up," please, twice, really quick.
Light him up! Light him up!
Alright, people too, there's going to be some people getting drunk there, as 2 drinks will be going to somebody there. As you said, light them up. So right now we're going to take a look at MadCast. It looks like they're having a drinking game after a couple words that you say all the time, Shogun. So get some people jacked up there. So right now, MadCast right now moving through the A cafe, as it looks like Ranger right now is going to get to the bomb site here at the A site really quick. A shot's being fired there as Pop right now on top of the statue here, getting some cover here. Nice shot there, taking out Sick with it there. So it's going to be 4 against 2, the 2-man advantage now for MadCast as the tables have turned slightly here.
You know what? I just noticed this. I have not heard you say your table for whatever analogy in such a long time, man. I missed that. But as we jump into it, TWF taking down Sickness there with the scope, and it's Ranger. I almost called the guy Poop, but his name is Pop, and Cowboy still up for MadCast. As TWF and Dev are going to try to come through here in a big way. As wow. A is hunkered down with Pop, Cowboy, and Ranger surrounding it. 74U into TWF, and then Pop into Dev. So a good comeback round there, 1-1, as we've seen almost all these maps start, Anger.
Yeah, the way we're talking right now, Shogun, you would think that we were freaking drinking. Well, let's take a break really quick. Let's go to Lossless' war room. Let's head there now.
Don't let them get another fucking...
Just watch out for nades. I'd rather you stay alive and pick them from long range.
Double smoking mid, I ain't got shit.
Oh my god, where did that nade come from?
A's done. Dev roll. Hit up the rusher. Rusher's in, the scope pick me. Baited.
Left and right side statue.
Alright. Just
MadCast with a nice team ace there is 2-1 as MadCast gets a round in their favor as we head into the 4th round. And Shogun, take a look at MadCast. Let's see if they're going to change anything up. It looks like they were going A cafe pretty heavy. Let's see if they're going to make a movement to the B side.
Well, as I watch here, you know, I see Cygnus throwing some nades. Ranger, Cowboy, Crazy Legs all tossing nades. As it looks like Pop and Crazy Legs are going to be the one to head front A. Cowboy and Ranger heading toward the back of Ace. TWF take down Pop and Crazy Legs right at the beginning with Sick with it coming around at the garage site, putting down Cowboy from behind tension. Excuse me, right there. And it was then Dev and Sick with it taking on Cygnus. Ranger, wow, cannot keep up with it. So just as MadCast gets a huge fast round, Lossless answers with one of their own. And I'm telling you, man, this might go all night. And if it does, I'm going to say after the 3rd overtime, I friggin' quit.
Well, if it does, it will not last all night, hopefully, because I got to go watch the Lakers. But right now, we're going to take a look again at MadCast, and this time they're going to have Sickness going to B. Crazy Legs is going to overlook the, well, he's kind of just chilling out, overlooking the B connector there. And we're going to have 3 members here going to A, so it looks like they switched back to A as we're going to look here at Sick with it by the statue. He's going to hold this down as Pop and Sick with it. A nice 1v1 matchup there as Cowboy does take out Sick with it with a nice backup shot there. And MadCast, Cowboy, and Pop are in the A bomb site. And looks like they're going to get this bomb down pretty quick here as two members, Kind and TWF, for Lossless are the only two left alive. All 5 members for MadCast up and kicking here. And Team Ace is back. Oh, beautiful shot on pop there. TWF, nice scope there. 50 seconds left for Lossless here to try to defuse it as TWF takes out Crazy Legs. So right now it's going to be 3 against 1 here. TWF by himself, a little bit over 40 seconds. Shogun, will he do it?
He's definitely capable of doing it as he rushes in toward the trash cans, and he puts a few rounds over at Statue, but he's going to get taken out from Cowboy, who's just around the opposite side. He was definitely capable, man. He was pulling off some crazy stuff there with that sniper and that AK-47, but nevertheless, MadCast does take it 3-2. And I'm betting you're thinking a little war room right now, because we already did, I believe, MadCast for Lossless. I don't know. I can't keep track.
Well, you're right on one thing. We are going to do some war room. Let's head to MadCast.
Garage down.
They have delayed nades.
Bakery, bakery, bakery!
Hold on.
One by the bomb.
Almost dead. Don't see him.
The one by statue.
Left side bomb.
There's another, I think.
There's
Statue.
another one there. Yeah. Ah, he took me. Nice, Cowboy.
Okay,
Smoke
got
it
him.
for you, Cowboy. Go, go, go.
I'll try and help you out.
Planting where you can see it, Ranger.
You're hitting him, you're hitting him!
He jumped out. Nice, sick. Lying
All right, back to live action.
More.
MadCast getting another round here, 4-2 in the favor of MadCast, and Sickwith has got to be TWF. It has to be freaking pissed right now, as the last 3 rounds he's the last man standing, going up against 5 members from MadCast. You have to believe that as the scope, and I know that you're always usually the last one alive, but I mean he's just in a bad position coming off the B house, B building, and you know MadCast just really rolling them up. It's got to piss him off.
Well, yeah, you definitely have to be in a little upset when you're that last guy and your teammates haven't even taken out 1 man. But at the same time, a lot of stuff can go into this. Cowboy leaping over the wall, taking out Kind here. MadCast seems to have this really good A push that they do of splitting off, not really giving anyone a shot. Sick with it. TWF answering the call, putting down Cowboy and Sickness. So leaving Crazy Legs Ranger up for MadCast. The last 2 rounds, MadCast definitely had this nice A push that they worked out, where they're kind of going through the middle and then coming right back into the front of A, which I really like. I think that is a good little strategy to kind of throw them off, as Crazy Legs is going to come back A here for MadCast. And with TWF, Sickwit, and Dev who are up, Dev playing in the B bomb site, Sickwit playing just by the baskets inside the A fountain, and TWF with the 74U and of course Sniper playing back by the palm trees outside A. We have Crazy Legs and Ranger still up for MadCast. Ranger in the front of A, right next to the wall with his M16. And then you also have Crazy Legs inside the Cafe Market area working with the M4. Ranger taking some rounds there from Sick with it, as we're going to see Dev rushing across, and Sick with it playing back at the fountain. Smoke going... Smoke. Wow. Retard. Smoke going down. And TWF chucking the sniper shot. Couldn't hit anything. And Anger, just so I can save myself a breath, I will throw it to you.
Well, Ranger right now just trying to light up somebody here. Oh my god, what a shot on TWM and Dev with the M16. Holy crap. Will he take out Sick with it and clutch it up big time? We shall see, as Sick with it is by the water fountain right now. And looks like Ranger is heading to the B site. Why, I'm not really sure here, as he's going to get the plant down. Okay, he has a little bit over 7 seconds. He will get it down. So now the pressure's on Sick with it. Right now, if Ranger can clutch this up, this would be epic right now, and this would really hurt Lossless big time, especially the morale that's going on. So we're going to take a look at Ranger. He's kicking back by the dumpsters in the B-bomb site. We have Sick with it coming into, trying to enter into the B-bomb site right now. And we're going to take a look at this, as I'm going to let this in-game sound just really take over right now. All right, there you go. Sick with it takes out Ranger there with the M4. Nice 1v1, and we have Sick with it getting the upper hand there. And they really needed that there. A little bit over 10 seconds to defuse this. Enough time as he does it. And Lossless gets a round in their favor, 4-3. And sooner or later, once we get to the 10, maybe the 9th round, 10th round frame of rounds being won, this is when the sphincters will be getting tight. Not there yet, but it will be soon here, Shogun.
Well, it definitely will be, and the lower you go into, or excuse me, the higher you go in rounds into these matches, The noose becomes tighter, everything becomes tighter. You play a little bit tighter. You know, at the beginning, everyone plays kind of loose, you know, kind of back, will take risks sometimes that they probably shouldn't. But as the rounds come down to it, it's the teams that can hunker down, do what they need to do to win, or ones that are going to win. As tension opening up on Crazy Legs and Cowboy, and sick with it, they're taking down Pop, so Lossless has really answered that MadCast onslaught. And it seems to me, Anger, that every time one of these teams gets even an inkling of a lead, the other team comes right in and says, no, sit back down, bitch, it's ours.
Well, right now, again, Sickness by himself. We're going to see what he can do here. He's moving to the A bomb site. Oh, and he just got dropped like a bad habit by TWF. Everything is tied up 4-4. Let's head to Lossless's war room. Let's go there now.
Serenades, serenades.
They had weaker smokes in the mid that time. I don't know if anybody.
Red car. They're
about to
coming
go
B,
on
it
B.
seems like. They got guys at mid shops and shit.
Nice.
Nice.
Garage, you saw him, Ken. Mid street is open.
my
Someone's got to
garage.
get the dumpsters.
I'm on the plane today. Win this, guys. Don't peek him.
The other guys in your.
I got your cafe.
One's by garage.
Crazy Legs usually plays.
You said the other one's at Rose?
One's the other one's in Rose.
Watch your back, too, T.
Yeah. You ripped him. No.
Garage, last guy.
Last one garage.
Garage.
Garage. Nice round, Dev.
Good round, Dev.
Take the rest.
All right, back to live action now. Lossless has gotten around in their favor, 5-4 right now, and they have taken over the lead. Now, if you're MadCast right here, Shogun, are you feeling a little scared? Is the testes getting a little tight here?
In my position, I would honestly say no. I would have to say that it's once halftime comes down, if it's a tie score, everything's good to go. I mean, right now it's still a 5-4 game. TWF taking on Pop to lead us off. You know, it's still very close, and it could swing either way. So I would say that they should just relax, continue to play their game, and they'll get it done.
Well, right now we're going to see Ranger, and hopefully he can come with an epic. Oh, he does. He gets pistoled by the kind there. 6-4 now. Lossless is turned the tables here, and this is, I mean, we're heading to the 11th round here. A couple more rounds before halftime. I'm telling you right now, if Lossless gets a couple more rounds right here, this could be it, Shogun. This might be lights out for MadCast. They really need this round here.
Well, they definitely do. They had a good push going for a really long time, and like I said, Lossless has found out what works against this team. Although what it looks like to me right now, the way MadCast is going, is you got Ranger Cowboy, Crazy Legs, and Pop all going to the B side. Ranger starting us off with a nade into tension. So they have a good balanced attack here. So it looks like, again, they're going for that split where they're sending two guys straight up the mid and trying to rush in hard on this Lossless team. And, Anger, where do you see Lossless setting up again on the defense here?
Well, well, he just got taken out in a cafe there. So I'm going to take a look as Pop is moving into the mechanics building. And as I'm looking, Dev is on top of the flower shop there. We have Sick with it, taking out Crazy Legs in the A bomb site. So he's just chilling by the bomb site right now, and he's trying to get this plant. Oh, nice shot there by Ranger. Ranger stepping up big in this map. He takes him out from top A. So it's going to be Dev right now by himself as he's moving. He's at the dumpster connector right here, Shogun, trying to peek into the top A site. Not seeing anybody yet. Pop gets the plant down. So now the pressure is on Dev. He's going up against Pop, Ranger, Cowboy, and Sickness. I mean, I could see a couple, but now he's going up against 4 MadCast players. Dev really has his work cut out for him here, Shogun.
Well, he would need one of those, and you know we've been saying epic a lot, so I'm going to say he would need one of those magnum huge, whatever add expletive deleted to that if he wanted to, kind of clutches here. You know what? I'm not a wordsmith like you. I don't come up with the dumbest saying I possibly can off the top of my head. So I'm just going to say that as he gets rocked right off that wall. You know,
auto climb.
The MadCast gets a good, auto climb, right? Roger that. Anyway, MadCast gets a good clutch round, like you said. If L7 Lossless can come out with a good lead out of this half, means 7-5. MadCast still has a chance. If MadCast comes out 6-on-6, we should see a very interesting second half. But like we saw on Vacant, it was 6-6. Like we saw on Crossfire, it was 6-6 at the halftime. So if it comes down to it being 6-6 again at half, it's all about how you play the second half.
Well, Lossless is going with a 1-1-3 split. 3 going to A, 1 to scope on top B, 1 going to the plant shop. And right now, Dev looks like he's going to be the flanker coming past the plant shop right now, the flower shops. We're going to look at Dev right now, trying to get some shots into the bottom A. Ranger sees him, so Ranger's going to probably take care of him on the flank there. As Cowboy is moving past the statues right now, he's in the vicinity right now. We're going to have TWF overlooking that A bomb site statue area there. And Dev now, he's making his way back to the dumpster connector. Ranger in top A, Cowboy bottom A. That is pretty much it, as I'm going to look for Crazy Legs, as he's the last person I haven't seen yet, as he's in the A cafe. And that is pretty much it. TWF still overlooking the B bomb site, or excuse me, overlooking top B there. Nice shot there from Sick with it, with the M4, taking out Crazy Legs in the A cafe. But right now it's going to be 3v2 here with the one-man advantage going to Lossless here, Shogun.
Well, I'm going to look at MadCast here as the only 2 guys left up. Ranger, who is top A, watching for that flanker and kind of peeking out now toward the B dumpster area, the B dumpster connector, as he knows I think Dev is over there. Cowboy, his teammate, sitting down in the A side, putting some rounds down over at Sickwood. It couldn't get a kill by the fountains, but now the smoke has been deployed in the street. This is where Ranger and Cowboy need to go on the offensive here, with Sickwood playing back by the fountain. TWF still playing up top B, watching that statue, as he has Cowboy pushing him from behind, takes down Dev, and Sickwood needing to come around here to help his buddy TWF out, as TWF trying to hold him off with the deagle shot from B. He's got to come around the back, takes down Cowboy. Very quick deagle shooting right there, coming from TWF. Yeah, wow is all I can say. And a good round for Lossless. They'll take it 7-5, but don't count MadCast out yet. To me, the defensive side of this map is easier. It's just a little bit easier to defend on this map than it is to be the offense, because it is so hard sometimes, Anger, to get in that A-bomb site. You can have smoke, but then you're taking away your sniper out of the game, basically, if you want to cross to A. So as we jump into it, it's very quick ready up here, and Anger, this should be interesting.
Yeah, this is where the sphincters get tight here, ladies and gents. I mean, this is it. This is the final half. This is going to decide it all. Again, 1 map to 1 map. Both teams winning the maps that they've chosen here. In case you're just joining us, we had Lossless winning 13-8 on Crossfire. MadCast winning also 13-8 on Vacant. We are here. This is the tiebreaker map, Strike, and I hope you guys are enjoying this cast as we're enjoying casting it for you. Very entertaining between these 2 teams, and a lot of people in the forums, in the Cal forums, thought that this would be 2-0 Lossless, so you got to give a lot of props here as MadCast is stepping up big time here in the finals.
Well, everyone would say in the regular season, oh, it's just the regular season, blah, blah, blah. Crash might be just one of those maps that MadCast just can't come away with, so you can't base it all off of just 1 map. Strike, Crossfire, Vacant. They're all very different from Crash, played very different. MadCast has definitely stepped it up in my eyes, and they have played very well against this Lossless team, but both teams have definitely stepped it up and played very well. They've had their lows, they've had their highs. You know, right now, Kind's sitting very low for Lossless, 2, 3, and 11. And right now, the low guy for Sickness is 6 and 7. So, I mean, they've had their ups and downs, and both teams have come out big somehow when it counts. So this is where, you know, excuse the phrase, but shit hits the fan.
Well, you know, one thing too is that we've seen throughout the maps, not one player standing out the most. I mean, this has been really a team effort from both sides, and you know, TWF right now, in my eyes, at least for the Lossless side, if they do come out with this win, would be my choice for God of the match, because he's been consistent in all the maps. But if MadCast winning right now, you would have to say Sickness, but Pop has just woken up here. He's 11-9. We have Cowboy 12-8. I mean, all in all, MadCast as a team has done an excellent job thus far. So the bomb here has to get down. 13 seconds here, as again, this is the pressure moments between these 2 teams. This will decide a champion here in the last few rounds. And again, this has been very intense, all 3 maps here, Shogun.
Yeah, it has come down very intense, and MadCast comes away with a 1 round, or excuse me, down only 1 round now, 7-6. And crucial rounds might keep ticking away here for Lossless if they don't come away. That's the very first round, of the second half. And so it'll be interesting to see as we continue on. Lossless, I think, needs to carry the momentum of having the lead in the first half over to this half if they want to have a chance. If MadCast can do it and MadCast can take the momentum away, they could possibly shut them down and end it very quickly.
Right now we're going to go to War Room, but Cowboy and Pop just got taken out, so I'll get MadCast on the next round. 5 guys to 3 right now in the favor of Lossless as Sickness drops Sick with it there. Dev right now going one-on-one. Oh, the Kind taking out Ranger. As Lossless right now in the A bomb site, they push very quickly here as the Kind deploys smoke. I think give some cover here for Dev. Dev gets the bomb down. And Sickness taking out the Kind there, peeking the A area. As it looks like we're going to look at Tension here, overlooking the mid area. Sickness trying to move into that vicinity. Right now, Sickness by himself on that island, all alone here, as he's trying to move into the A bomb site. And he's going to be going up against Tension, Dev, and TWF. So 1v3 here, and this would be a great clutch if he can get this. But right now, he has not just 3 guys to kill, but he also has the bomb defuse. And if that's not enough, he has a timer.
Well, there is 22 seconds left on that timer as he starts receiving rounds from Tension. Tension will be the one to take it. And it was a bad situation to be in as Lossless takes a lead 8-6. You know, MadCast can definitely stay in this game. You know, I'm looking at the Lossless attack right now, and I'm going to let you jump to your War Room in just a second, but they need to take it. This is where MadCast needs to step up.
Alright, let's go to MadCast's War Room right now.
I don't think either one of us has an M4.
Pushing mid-street. He's dead.
Ah, what the fuck? Holy shit.
Cafe, left side.
Cafe. Tagged. Cafe, right side. Tagged.
Stay alive.
Push him.
Maday is dead.
Fine.
I'm stuck on brown. Left and right side.
Ranger.
All over statue and right side.
Wow.
Alright, 9-6 here as Lossless here trying to extend that lead a little bit more. 3 rounds here. That's very crucial. It's going to really put more pressure on MadCast being down 3 rounds here, Shogun.
Well, MadCast did what they needed to do. They came out with the win in the second half, but L7 adjusted to it very quickly, more quickly than I would have expected. And MadCast needs to do the same. They need to adjust up and figure out, okay, now how are we going to stop this onslaught from coming through us? As Ranger tossing out a nade there as I look at Cowboy putting down to Kind, but Tension taking down Pop-Up in the middle. Cowboy playing inside the garage area for MadCast. We also have, as I switch through right here, Crazy Legs pushing around the B side with Ranger coming through, taking down Sick with it inside the A bomb site. And as I look through more, Cygnus still sniping up for MadCast, and then Ranger, as I said, playing inside the A bomb site. So Lossless needs to come through here, play really aggressive. But if MadCast can hold this down, this could be a crucial round anger to mount a comeback.
Yeah, I'm going to take a look here at TWF, and he's scoping on top of A building. And it's Crazy Legs now. It looks like he's going to flank. Let's take a look at Crazy Legs real quick here, as he might be peeking and take out that A scope there. Well, it looks like he's not. It looks like he's going to take his break here. Sickness scoping it up in the mid streets. And wow, what a shot from TWF, taking out Ranger there. Right now it's going to be 3v2, the one-man advantage going to MadCast, as I'm going to cough up a lung. Take it away, Shogun.
Well, I'm watching Dev here, so he was slowly sneaking towards Cygnus, but then runs away to go back to the bomb site. He's going to try to fake it out and get TWF a shot on Cygnus. As there he gets it, and he clutches it totally, putting down Cygnus, but there's Crazy Legs stretching right in, getting a headshot on TWF. So it's all up to Dev here as he's behind the bomb site. 2 MadCast players up. It's Cowboy, and I believe the other one is Crazy Legs. They're at the bomb site. Dev putting down Crazy Legs, so one-on-one. There's Cowboy putting the AK-47 down, laying down Dev. Good round for MadCast. They stop whatever momentum L7 had, and this is where L7 needs to come back and answer big. But MadCast coming through. Good round for them, 9-7.
Yeah, we're going to head to do some War Room once again. We're going to go to Lossless. Let's head there now.
Don't go in one after another. You gotta fucking be together.
Yeah,
Cook a nade and throw it at the garage.
Watch
Same
that
thing.
garage guy.
Watch your space.
Say throw a cross nade. I'm gonna throw a A late plant nade when we go in.
No.
Slow it down. Slow it down. Slow it.
Slow it down. I'm knocking out fast.
Garage.
One garage.
Split it
Don't
up.
die, I
Fucking
say.
Post up.
Where is he?
He's in A with AK-74. I don't know. I couldn't tell.
Dev, use a set next time.
I don't have a set for that.
What should I do? Move.
He's in the plant. He's at the plant somewhere, I think.
Alright, I'm in front of A.
He's at the fountain.
Wait, Sick. Wait.
Prone front, right side.
I see nothing, dude. One's fountain.
He's in garage.
The guy goes garage over around.
Rolling to you. Going top one. Checking.
Garage
Nice.
down.
No, I'm not. Fuck. Okay.
Try and pick that fuck. I'll watch the dumpster.
Oh, he's 2-2.
Make this happen, guys.
Scope's up.
You got a smoke?
He's coming in. He's coming in. He's right
Scope.
there. Right there at that palm tree.
Through the fucking tree. I was
All right,
prone
there,
to you.
Come on, guys.
Before you shot on TWF 9-8. MadCast inching closer here, Shogun, and I can't say enough how the pressure is on both teams. Again, this is the deciding map. This is the deciding rounds here. Who's going to take it? This is going to be key these last few rounds as we're going to take a look at here at Lossless here off the push, Shogun, and it looks like they're going to make a heavy B push here, bro.
Yeah, we haven't really seen one come. We didn't really see one come from MadCast on their offensive side, and I think Lossless, as they try to answer with one, two people, TWF and Dev, getting taken out. Nice pineapple from Crazy Leg, and Cowboy going to take out tension there, but Sick with it taking down Crazy Leg, so it's all up to Dekind and Sick with it as he gets taken down by Sickness. So all up to, Sick with it to try to clutch up this round. And MadCast looked like they were really prepared for a B push there, as they had seemingly totally shut down Lossless' A push, and they try to go B on him, and MadCast is right there answering the call. So it's going to be a 9-9 tie all around. Good comeback in the last 3 rounds by MadCast.
I got to give props there to MadCast as they rotated very nice there to really give some problems to the Lossless as they were pushing into B and really disrupted whatever they were trying to do. So 9-9 right now, ladies and gents, is all tied up. This is what you like to see here. Playoff action here, finals action, especially when it's so tight between two teams here that have really played their hearts out in all 3 of these maps. So right now I'm going to take a look at Lossless. Now it's going to be 3 members going into the A bomb site. Make that 4 now, as one's going to be peeking outside of the mechanics building and 3 pushing into the cafe, as Lossless has really got to the bomb site very quick here, as it looks like Dev is going to try to plant here at the A bomb site here, Shogun.
Well, it was a very hard rush almost all through the market by Lossless there. They dumped a ton of smoke in mid-street and into the A bomb site right at the trash can, and totally did almost like a 180 of an attack from B to A in that round, take a lead 10-9, which is what I think Lossless needed to do. They needed to put the hammer down up on MadCast to try to slow them down. What MadCast needs to do to answer here is, I would think, come right down that mid-street, charge right down, and say, we're in this for the long haul. Let's take this to overtime. So it'll be interesting to see how these last few rounds pan out.
Well, back and forth action between these two teams is going to be 3v3 here. So table for 6 here, Shogun, as we're going to see who's going to pick up the check, as Dev will not, Sickness dies there, and the Cowboy taking out Sick with it. So again, back and forth here as Dev gets the bomb down at the A site, as we're going to look at him as he's trying to get some defensive cover here. Cowboy's trying to just pretty much wall banging him a little bit here through the pillars. And he takes him out there. Nice shot from Cowboy with the AK as he's going to get the defuse here. TWF better move quickly. And as he's coming out of the A cafe, he's going to pull up the scope. Oh, nope. Nice backup from Crazy Legs with the M4. Just more than enough time here to defuse this, as Cowboy does. And MadCast right now ties everything back up once again. 10-10, Shogun. We're going to go to War Room. We're going to head to MadCast. Let's go there now.
On the smoke again, Cowboy?
Let's get the next.
Yes.
Ranger, we gotta find a way to not get naded, dude. Stay back if we have to.
Yeah, you go, then I'll go. That way only one of us gets naded. Okay, I'll go first.
Don't watch me get naded. Fuck. I'm hitting cafe right now.
Okay, I'm going.
Stranger snake!
Ah!
Damn. Shop's in, back at their
palm
spawn, I
tree.
think.
Palm tree. He's going into A.
Planting.
Planting.
Punch.
Let's go, guys. We gotta
I'm
get
going
these-
M6.
All right, back to live action here. 11-10 here as Lossless gets another round. And oh my God, this is just a great match here on strike between these two teams. And I mean, I love tight matches here in the finals. This is the champion. Whoever comes out on this on season 1 for cod4 for Cal is really going to have a prestigious championship because again, it is season 1 Shogun.
Well, I mean, both teams have earned a win here tonight. They have gone back and forth as Dev getting us started in this round from Cowboy and Tension taking out Crazy Legs. So, and Sickness, so really not good round start here from MadCast. Pop Ranger left, Ranger getting taken down, Tension. So Tension coming through with a really big round there for the boys of Lossless, and there it is, 12-10, do or die now for MadCast. They need 2 big wins. And right now is definitely anger, as you say, when the pucker factor gets very tight. I mean, they have to be so tight, and you might see a very slow round here coming from either MadCast or Lossless. I doubt it though. As I look at Lossless, they look like they're just charging forward. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, they're going to the A bomb site right now. We're going to have 3 members head that way to the A cafe. Looks like the kind here is going to be peeking over the wall, and we have the last member also going to A cafe. We have Cowboy taking out Sick with it there. The bomb right now is being heavily guarded here by Ranger and Cowboy. As right now it's going to be 4v4. Again, scope shots just being shot back and forth here. As you can see, the tracer rounds from the SMGs also. As Lossless now has flanked, they got control of the mid area. Now are moving in to the A area right now, as past the statue there. Cowboy taking out the kind. We're going to look at Dev here as he's trying to push into the A bomb site. Cowboy holding it down by the water fountain right now. Dev really chilling out a little bit here. It looks like Crazy Leg possibly trying to make a push into B. Maybe a solo push here, Shogun, as we're looking here at Tension by the statue, trying to look at peek at Ranger, but Cowboy by the water fountain here also holding it up. So Shogun, what are you seeing there? Is Crazy Legs moved back into the B bomb site?
Well, as it look, I just saw Sickness take that shot on TWF, and man, that was just an awesome shot. Great jump shot coming, and Crazy Legs coming in from the garage area, putting some rounds in. I believe Dev, who's sitting right by the statue, so it's Tension and Dev for the Lossless team. As Tension taking out Cowboy, it's coming down to it, man. 2v2 right now. Make that 2v1 as Crazy Legs gets a big kill on Dev. Tension's going to have to get the bomb down here. Crazy Legs sitting right behind the statue. He faked it. He's peeking out with that AK. Sickness right next to the trash cans. If he goes any farther, Sickness is going to be right there to take him out. There it is. Sickness coming around the corner, taking him down. Oh my God, Anger. This is way too close. I mean, 12-11 right now in favor of Lossless. Lossless wants to put this home. This is so big right now. Lossless wins this round. They put it home. If MadCast can come through with it, I mean, it is going to be one smoking overtime. I'd say there'd be at least 2.
Look, right now, I'm not even playing the game. I'm just casting it, and my balls are stuck in my stomach. There's so much tension up in this joint. Right now, we're going to see 3 members right now for Lossless going again into the A Cafe. They have really committed strong to the A bomb site as Pop right now gets taken out by Dev. Oh, we have Sick with it, taking out Ranger right now. And right now, Lossless coming in strong. Cowboy taking out TWF, but Sick with it, taking out Cowboy. Oh, what a shot from Sickness. Taking out Sick with it with a nice scope. Tension taking out Sickness. And right now, it's all up to Crazy Legs here for MadCast. Can he do it? No, he doesn't. The kind takes him out. Lossless wins 13-11. They are your new Cal Open Central Conference Finals winner. Congratulations goes out to TWF and Lossless here. Great job.
That was totally intense. I cannot even explain. That was one of the best matches I've ever seen. And I guarantee you, if it had been any other two teams, I don't know if it would have been tighter than that. I mean, these two teams have, to me, such a strong rivalry. They respect each other. They give love to each other. But, man, these two teams had a big rivalry coming into this match. It's 1 seed, 2 seed. You always know that that kind of thing is going to cause a big, big matchup. And, you know, I'm sorry, man. I gotta say this right away. Great matchup. But I see in the channel, Crooks is saying worst shoutcast ever. Crooks, how about you just go roll one off and screw yourself, okay, man? Let's see you come in here and do this. Anyway, going back to what we were talking about, that was great, Anger. I mean, what a finish, and definitely props to both teams. They really came to play.
Look, I'm gonna say it like this. I know people didn't really, a lot of people not. I should say a lot, but some people didn't give MadCast the proper respect in the finals. They thought they were going to get blown out 2-0. I mean, even though we got to give mad props to Lossless for winning this, I mean, I got to give some mad love to MadCast. These kids, these guys came out to fucking play tonight. They played their hearts out. They were just a day late, dollar short there, but nevertheless, they were just so close, Shogun, to winning that, at least taking it into overtime. I mean, congratulations goes out to them for having an awesome season. 11-2 is not shabby. I'm going to tell you that right now. And as we, you know, as we look back into this match here, we got to pick a god of the match. Shogun, who is your vote for god of the match?
Man, I'm sorry. I mean, I really love the MadCast boys, and they really showed up to play. But TWF, I think, picked up one or two of those lossless players, put them on his shoulders, and carried him through one or two of those maps. So, I mean, mine is the TWF of Lossless. I know it's a little obvious, but if you were in there watching, he really did. If I had to give a secondary one, I would actually tie him, though, really with Sickness, because I think a lot of sniper shots that Sickness put down really saved a lot of the rounds for MadCast. So I would put it as a tie between Sickness and TWF.
All right, well, why not? I mean, you know, Pop came to play too. I mean, especially in that final map. I know he was a little, you couldn't find him anywhere in the first map at all, and in the second map he started to show up. But you got to give some love to Pop. But you know, I have to say it right now. We'll say that we'll give it to TWF, and we will give it to Sickness as a dual gods of the match. I mean, both guys really did it up with the scope. It was just fun to watch these two players go at it. And really, Sickness, not very known in the Cal scene, but now he's really made a name for himself and really become famous here. So the gods of the match right now for tonight, for your Cal finals, will be TWF and Sickness from MadCast. Again, congratulations goes out to them. They really stepped it up in these all three maps, and you couldn't ask for anything more for a finals match. I mean, very tight all the way through here, Shogun.
Yeah, it was very close coming through everything. I mean, I never saw like two teams. I mean, speaking, if I could go back, I'll just say it's like hockey, man. I mean, I watch hockey. You always see the big rivalries like Chicago, St. Louis, Montreal, their teams, Edmonton, half the other teams in Canada with Edmonton. You know, these teams seemed like they had a huge chip on their shoulders. Both teams came out to play very well, and it showed in the final map. Coming down to the very last round, 13-11. And, I mean, you cannot get closer than that, minus going into overtime. So what I would think, honestly, is that if these two teams ever had to play again, you know MadCast would definitely be bringing it once again, because this is twice now. This is twice now that they have lost to Lossless in big matches. And really, I give mad props to MadCast, man. They really showed up to play and showed all those haters. And I'm sorry I'm calling y'all haters, but if you really counted this team out, you shouldn't have, because I knew MadCast would come into play. They did. They showed up. Lossless came into play. They showed up. 13-11 in the final map. 2-1. Lossless takes it. That was just, it was good, man. I will admit, it was a great match.
Yeah. Right now, we're going to get Lossless in here right now for an interview. We're going to bring all 5 of their members into this event for an interview. But before we do that, go ahead, Shogun. Get your shout-outs right now before we have that interview.
Well, I'll run them down real quick. We got Nefarious Dida giving a shout-out to E-Rev. Move your freaking logo already. Man, I'll try to get that for you. I don't know if we can, though. Bloke from V2 Game Servers giving a shout-out of, check out V2 Game Servers. Launched a new website a few days ago. Check it out. Just hit the link at the bottom of after the game is over. It's www.v2gameservers.com, so go there and check it out. Don't forget about our media partner, www.leetube.com. Go there, check out their videos. We got Uzi GG giving a shout out to MadCast, has the better strats and set nades. Really just looks like Lossless has some good shots, but MadCast is a good whole team overall. Yes, they definitely are, man. Great shout out. As we look at RAR LOL, he says, "Say I love Nate LOL and Lousy Heroes." So there, I said it for you, dude. Moving right along, we got Nitro SML, shout out to SML, have at it. We got Enigma BP saying shout out to Regmo, sorry I busted you cheating and got you Cal banned, enjoy TWL. Well, personally, Regmo, I would say if you're cheating in online gaming, you need to go shoot yourself in the head and get a life, kid. The next one coming from Premier, shout out to Bryce for being sexy as hell. And very last one coming from CEO of PL Volume saying hit up Precision Line for your templates and custom graphics. So there, man, I threw out a free plug. That's all I got. So as we look in here, looking in the public channel, man, all of the Lossless guys are lined up for their interview, and this should be interesting. If we can, Ager, I would say we should pull in a few of the MadCast guys too.
Yeah. After we get done with these guys, I'm going to definitely bring MadCast in. I was going to do that too. Maday, if you can talk to your guys, bring them in to give them the info, and we'll get them an interview too, because they really showed up. So right now we're going to bring the Lossless guys in. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have Lossless in the channel here. Congratulations, guys, on your Season 1 championship here for Central Conference of the Cal-O Finals. Loving it, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, man.
All right, well, my first question, the god of the match, we chose two people. Definitely TWF. It was just sick with the scope there. You dropped that 20 bomb there in the match. Great job there. But all in all, Lossless, you guys really stepped it up in Crossfire. But what happened in Vacant? What was going on with you guys there?
They just had a really good mid push. They flashed and had perfect nades, and we couldn't get in bathroom, and they controlled it.
And
Shut me down.
Was they took control of the A side of the hangar. They had perfect nades for every single box. There's nowhere we could go.
They made it tough on us.
They're a great team.
Sometimes you just gotta tip your cap, man. They really prepared for that map. They were just a better team on Vacant. Hats off.
When you guys came into this, did you focus at all on Vacant, or were you specific on Crossfire, and maybe just in case you went to Strike, you really focused on Strike? Or how did you come into this match as a team?
We practiced all the maps equally. We picked a day. We 3 days leading up to this match, and one day was Crossfire, one day was Vacant, one day was Strike.
What he said.
Ditto.
All right. Now that you guys have this championship under your belt, you're definitely going to be moving up to Cal. Was it IM? I guess it is. Are you guys going to Nerveland as a team here?
Yes, we are.
Yes, sir. You'll see us.
Outstanding.
You're already prepaid, so you will see.
Yeah, man. And I can't wait to meet you.
You'll know.
I'm gonna shake your hand.
You'll know Lossless is there when you hear the Thundercats roar.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't get the.
What that's about.
Yeah, unfortunately, I didn't get the war room there at the very beginning, so apologies there. So some of you people out there are probably listening, what the hell are they talking about Thundercats? But we'll try to get that at least next season or sometime in the near future. Shogun, do you have any questions here
right
for
now?
Lossless?
I vote we get a little Thundercats action going on right now, Con.
Yeah, why the fuck not?
All right, go for
I
it.
agree with you.
Do
I
it.
kind of want to hear this thing.
Thunder!
Thunder!
Thundercats! Ho!
Yes.
That gets my pit sweating.
We do that every match.
I'm sorry.